So it's time for the updates for June 2024 for Duel Links. Now I think this one's going to be a bit quick because we know most of the month, right? We know we're getting a KC Cup, we assume. We've got a Sherry rerun because she's just kind of due one at this point. And then it's like one event left and it's probably going to be a 7s event, Rush Duel event, right? Because we haven't had one since Nails come around. And so it's probably going to be ASANA. And I'm going to assume that that is all. So let's dive in first of all to the KC Cup happening until June 17th. So again, the first 2.5, 3 weeks a month are gone on this. We'll be playing, sure, tickets, gems, cool, that's fun. We've then got Tour Guide come back with the Bingo mission with number 49 Fortune Tune, which we already have in the game. That is a super rare that came out a few months ago. It's the rank 3 Xyz. I've never touched it myself, but okay, cool, another copy, sure. Then mid-June is going to be Duelist Road, bringing back Sherry, of course. Synchro Dilemma's new card, Necrosynchron's new card as well, a brand new skill as well. This was all kind of expected, right? like none of this is out of the ordinary. Then we've got Mission Circuit with Parallel Panzer, which again I think is an old card that we got just after we got the rerun for Ghost Girl in February or March. So again, an older card. Then into late June, okay, a character comes to the gate. It's going to be Nail, which I'm going to assume means we've got a 7th character as well, which is probably going to be, yes, okay. That is 100% going to be ASANA MUTSUBA. She is the machine duelist, she plays with a big worm maximum, they like to use field spells, we'll talk about it as we go through the brand new cards, but is there anything else here? There is not. Okay, so a very, very safe month, I guess, like, you know, I mean, if we're getting a 7th character, then Speed Deck Build Box could be cool. The mini or main or super mini they decide to give for ASANA also is probably going to be massive, right? Field spells, hopefully getting a big buff in this format would be cool, but let's go check out the brand new cards. So of course we have Fortune Tune, the rank 3, I was correct on that one. We have the Parallel Panzer, which again also correct on that one, we've had already, not the best. But we've got Synchro Dilemma and Necrosynchron. These are 2 cards that came out in Synchro Storm, which is the same pack I got Bronze de Fleur in, which I think means these are the last of Sherry support cards, aside from Baron coming as an obtainable card, which I guess is cool. Now, I'm not too sure if these are going to be all that good. I think they're good cards, but when you're trying to judge cards for Synchron deck types, you've got to really know what the deck kind of has already and what it does, and that's somewhere I'm not at, right? I don't really care about Synchron decks or Bronze de Fleur decks or whatever the hell Sherry's got going on, so these are cool we're getting them, right? You know, in terms of event reward cards, they aren't that bad. But the cool thing is ASANA coming. Now, we know ASANA's ace is not going to be her Worm Build Dragon. This is a card that supports field spells. If there's one in your field, summon out Worm normal from your graveyard. And in terms of what field spells we're getting, it's looking like it'll be the Blistopia cards. I would assume we're going to get Peaks, the default buff one for Worms. It would be really cool if we got Silver Mountain, because this one is going to make all your level 7 hires, 1 tribute, which might be a one they give via an event reward down the line, or could be in a super mini box around the time of our rerun to kind of give that deck more support. But we know from the Mimi leak back in, God, what was it, November now, that the Worm Excavator is going to be ASANA's ace. And this is not the best maximum in the world, right? It's kind of like Slifer, gains attack points times number of cards in your hand, which is not going to be super duper relevant. It's got a back row pop, which is not too bad, right? Get rid of the negate attacks, that's massive. Then draw 1 card, or for field spell, you then draw an extra card on top of it, which is not too bad, so you can pop your own field spell to get a draw 2, very cool, and then the middle piece, which is just the usual trap card effects, can't target it. So it doesn't have a way to get to your opponent's life points, which means this is going to be very, very skill reliant, and so I'm hoping they get a Harpy-esque skill, right, one that does some Balbution changing, be cool, or even piercing would be kind of neat, right, if you could give your dragon piercing, that'd be huge. But overall, again, this is a very safe month for Duel Links, right? And especially after this last month, May, has ruined people's wallets, right? With the main box, and the mini box, and the Rush Duel box, and the pickup box, and the selection box. It's like, yeah, I need a bit of time to earn some gems to be ready for this unlock, and hopefully there's not too much else thrown in at random. I mean, it'd be cool if there was, but hopefully there's not. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next Duel Links video. See you then.